Let's find the equation of the slant asymptote of the rational function that's shown right here. Now you'll remember that if the degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator, then there is no horizontal asymptote. However, if the degree of the numerator is exactly 1 more than the denominator, then there is a slant asymptote, a diagonal line that will be an asymptote. So that's what we're talking about. So notice here that the degree of the numerator is 5 and the degree of the denominator is 4. So since the numerator degree is exactly 1 more, then there should be a slant asymptote that we can find. And you find it by long division. Alright, I see a missing term here. There's no cubic term. So I'm going to put 0x to the third power. Alright, there's also no linear term. There's no x term. So I'm going to put in a 0x as well. Okay, so yeah, be careful to put in all of your missing terms. I'm just going to put a 1 here to make it more obvious. Guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, long division. So the first thing you do with long division is you divide the first term by the first term. So I'm going to divide 3x to the 5th power divided by x to the 4th power. So that's going to leave 3x, alright, because these 4x's cancel out 4 of these x's, so that leaves 3x. Alright, so I'm going to put that 3x right here in the x column. So we divided. Now you multiply. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to multiply by doing the distributive property. Now 3x times x to the 4th power will be 3x to the 5th power. Now 3x times 3 is 9x, which would go right here. Alright, we will subtract by changing the signs. So I'm going to make this a minus, and I'm going to make this a negative 9x as well. So these cancel out completely, and now I will bring down this x to the 4th power, and plus 0x to the 3rd power, plus 2x squared plus 9x plus 1. Now it's time to start over again. See how these have the same degree? I'm going to keep going until this degree is less. So it's time to take this and divide by this. That obviously makes 1. So that's what I'm going to put up here is a 1. Now that's the constant, so that's definitely the end. I could go further and multiply and get a remainder, but the remainder does not have anything to do with the slant asymptote, other than the fact that there should be a remainder. So this will be the slant asymptote right here, 3x plus 1. Okay, and that is why the answer is D, y equals 3x plus 1.